Hello and welcome to Beyond the Corporate Hangover with me, Emily Derschler. If you are a woman in your 30s or beyond and have left a lengthy spell in corporate to set up an online business and are feeling stuck, I'm here to help. In this podcast, we'll be digging into what it takes to go from employee to entrepreneur and build an amazing business that showcases your unique expertise. We'll look at the challenges women face, those limiting beliefs and behaviours from our corporate life that keep holding us back, and I'll provide practical ways to help you move forwards as a confident business owner. So if you are feeling overwhelmed, worried or confused about how to make your business a success, and you want to shake off the corporate hangover, tune in every fortnight. Are you ready? Let's go. Hello and welcome to this, the very first episode of Beyond the Corporate Hangover. Now, I'm not going to lie, I am pretty nervous right now. I have never recorded a podcast episode in my life. I don't have a studio. I'm currently in my lounge, so I have no experience, but I figured that I'm just going to get it out there. Just going to do it and see what happens. So if you can bear with me till the end of this episode and put up with the inevitable umming and ahhing and tripping over myself and repeating myself probably and just making a bit of a hash of it, then I promise there'll be lots more good stuff to come. So this being the first one, this will be the worst one, right? It'll only get better from here. That's the plan. So we're going to go with that. There is a lot of good stuff to come, and I'm really looking forward to it. So yes, stick with me. So for those of you who are watching this episode, you may notice that I glance down from time to time, and that is because I have notes. Handwritten notes. Yes, handwritten notes. I love notes, and that is why my podcast is not on tech. I'm a bit of a dinosaur, I'm not going to lie. Why do I have notes? Well, because if I'm completely honest, my memory isn't all that great. And I don't want to get to the end of the episode and go, oh, I forgot to mention that bit, and then have to re-record the whole thing, because that would be very depressing indeed. So I do have my notes. I have them right here. Am I on track so far? Yes, I am. All good. So I will glance down from time to time, but that's what that is for. So who am I? Well, my name is Emily, and I run a business called NurtureWorks, which I started in February 2025. And I support women aged 35 plus who've had a fairly significant spell in the corporate world, but who have now left corporate and set up their own online service business. And these women are feeling a little bit stuck. And just to be clear, this podcast is gender agnostic. Everybody is welcome here. So no matter how you identify, we are friends. You are, of course, welcome to listen and tune into these podcasts. And you may find that some of what I talk about resonates with you too. I really hope it does. But the reason that I've geared this podcast towards women is firstly because being one myself, and having transitioned out of corporate, I have some lived experience of what it feels like. But also, I know that women in the corporate space carry a lot of behaviours and beliefs around, and that those same behaviours and beliefs follow them when they leave the corporate space. We end up with a lot of baggage that no longer serves us as entrepreneurs. So I am on a mission to support as many women as I possibly can to make that transition from employee to entrepreneur as smooth as possible, so that they can do it as confidently as possible as well. Because the amount of women that I have spoken to since I started my business who have felt that they're not cut out to be entrepreneurs is really quite sad. And lots of women have very similar blockers that prevent them from being the expert they know they are. And that's largely because of the conditioning from the corporate world. So this podcast is all about unpacking some of those challenges that women face and helping them to be the best entrepreneurs that they can be. The amount of small businesses that fail in the first couple of years is way too high. And of course, there will be some that fail for reasons that are outside of individual control, and it happens. But a lot of the time they fail because people give up, because they feel like they're not cut out for it, that they feel like they're not good enough, like the entrepreneurship thing is not for them, that they're a square peg in a round hole and it's just never going to work. And I'm here to say that it can work. I believe in you, and we're all equal in the sense that we are all capable of doing this. So think of me as your friend, your cheerleader, your supporter, your guide when things get tough and lonely and difficult, because they will. It happens. But everything can be overcome. Everything can. So I called this podcast Beyond the Corporate Hangover because I think the term hangover probably resonates with quite a lot of people. Hangover being that foggy, discombobulating, slightly sicky feeling that you get. And that's the feeling that you get after you've left corporate when you're stepping into the unknown and you're doing something totally different. It can feel really unsettling and, a little bit gross, actually, long and short of it. So taking you beyond that feeling is what this is all about. This podcast is, I hope, going to be a really joyous one. Yes, we will cover some things that may be a little uncomfortable, but the whole idea is that we recognize as women what serves us from our corporate life, and there'll be a lot that serves us, and what is actually preventing us from moving forwards, those things that are just keeping us held back, which really need to go. So I hope to take you beyond the corporate hangover and into something which is amazing. So I hope you'll stick with me. Like I said, I have lots of great stuff planned, and I'm looking forward to sharing it with you and to accompany you as you go on this very exciting journey. And that's what it is. So join me and let's do this together. I will see you in the next episode, which hopefully will be much better than this one. Take care. See you soon.